Baby, can you pray tonight? Baby, can you pray for us? Oh, baby, can you pray? 'Cause every time you make time, it's holy to the end. So pray tonight. So you won't know it. For everywhere around that we had messed around and I knew it. But I'll be ready every day. You know everything's alright. Are you gonna pray? Are you gonna pray tonight? pray for me and fast. Baby, pray, pray, pray for me and fast. Baby, pray, pray, pray for me and fast.
I got you and your vibes in my mind, I can't get them out, no matter how hard I try. I need you and your heart next to mine, yeah, I'm all about keeping it you and I. When you're here, you spark chemical reactions, your aura strikes like lightning. Got no words, I'm just drowning in attraction. Only one way to describe it. It's electric, can you feel it? You got the only touch that takes me high. It's electric, I'm up in my feelings. I double vision 'cause I'm up tonight. It's electric. I get lost in your eyes every time, there's no turning back. Swear I ain't got a chance. Had me caught up in you since the night on the terrace, yeah. You had me falling fast. When you're here, you spark chemical reactions. Your aura strikes like lightning. Got no words, I'm just drowning in attraction. Only one way to describe it. It's electric, can you feel it? You got the only touch that takes me high. It's electric, I'm up in my feelings. Got double vision 'cause I'm up tonight. It's electric.
Artificial love, we just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up, 'cause we already lost, addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall, all I wanted was a touch of artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up, 'cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Cause we already lost. Addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch. Cause we already lost. Addicted to the rush. I never meant to fall. All I wanted was a touch. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up. Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. How can you know what's in our mind? When in between the good and bad, we're such a thin line. How can you know what's in our heart? When often hate motivates and love tears you apart. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. We just make it up. Cause reality will never be good enough. And even if it was, we just mess it up. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love. Artificial love.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Spate Cup Regional number 2 here. We have our semi-finalists, Nichols College and X13. X13 taking the win over Team RAR. And I believe Nichols College got a switch over deleted. Nichols College, the team that played incredibly yesterday, they beat Lotus 8 in 5. And I am joined by someone who casted Nichols College with me last night, that being Tiger. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I believe that we're going to have a good semifinals here between the two teams, X13 and Nichols College, both solid teams. I honestly could see Nichols College taking this one, but X13 could, full of surprises. They could come out strong. So,
and we will see. X13, they did beat Thule, Scythe, and I believe Azul. Very good mechanical roster. And they also took Supro to Game 7 last regional. So Nichols College, if they do have a game on them, they might have a series on them. We are allowed one timeout. This is a best of 7. It is Championship Saturday. I'm excited to see what X13 can do against a strong Nichols College roster that played really well yesterday.
I would have to agree with you there, Akuma. Gonna have a great series, a great best of 7 in our hands, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Off kickoff, Polar and Yags kind of have a mistouch by Gababy, but as I say, that's almost a shot on net by
I think that was
Drift.
almost in.
Right, it was just a little off. It was post. Could have been a quick execute from X13, but
I think the player that I really am going to be watching the most is Polar, just to show, you know, what mechanics can he pull out of his hat. You know, played great yesterday against Lotus. He really was one of the reasons why they played so well on defense and on offense. He just really brought the team together. But, you know, X13, I also have heard some things where, you know, Adrift has been playing out of his mind these past 2 events.
yeah, I would have to agree with you there. If X13 won to succeed in the semifinals, you have to shut down the angles. As you saw last night, Polar was hitting some amazing angles that I didn't even think were going to go in. They just went straight into the net. So if X13 wants to succeed, they have to shut down Polar, but it looks like K-Frost is going to get things started for Nichols College.
And this is very unfortunate for Adrift. He misses the ball, and yeah, it's a little bit awkward in that rotating in. Couldn't get the touch he wanted, and it is going to be 1-0. We are only 1 minute in, though, and so far X13 have looked really good, though. They've looked really strong. But, you know, you can look as strong as you want, but when you have a team like Nichols in your way, you know, it doesn't matter how strong you look. When you have insane defense, incredible passing, and incredible shooting like that, it doesn't really matter. You know, the demo coming out from Polar to open up the space almost put Nichols up 2 goals within less than a minute.
Yeah, Nichols College, just like we thought, coming out strong in game number 1. Polar is gonna try a back pass, maybe mistouch, shut down by Gababy, and the pressure's on for Nichols as they clear it out. Yags still fighting in this corner. He's gonna pinch it in mid. Good clear coming from, I believe that was K-Frost, but X13 just trying to make something happen here. Yags trying to do it solo by himself. Gets it over 1, maybe upper 90. It's a little off. Polar. He's gonna clear that one away to mid.
That is a very unfortunate play. You know, Yags warming up the mechanic. That's going to be off the post. I thought it was in. Very unfortunate, though, for Nichols. They can't find the shot, or they can't find the shot on net. It doesn't go in, though. And, you know, X13 do get away with that. But so far, you know, X13 really starting to put on this pressure here. The demos are coming out. As I say, a demo is traded on both sides. Another demo comes out. And X13 now a little bit out of boost here. Pyros finds a shot on net. Just gets saved away by Gababy. Gababy has a touch around 1. K-Frost can't beat him. Adrift up early. K-Frost looks for a freedom. Adrift wants to beat out one player. He can't. I believe he bumped Pyros. Now K-Frost over to Polar. Can't get read. He gets beat up by Gababy. And so far, X13 continuing to match on the pressure. But when you're getting counterattacked by Nichols College, you can't do anything. K-Frost reads the bounce perfectly. And it's 2-0.
If you're X13, K-Frost is starting off hot. It's 2 now for just for K-Frost doing everything that he can to get them a solid lead. X13 need to change something up as they're going to go down 2. There's still 2 minutes left, and what a great save by Pyros. And almost a great read by Drift. Also gets a demo on K-Frost. Good pass. Tries to dunk it in. Can't get the dunk. That's just off post. The Drift has no boost to work with. He's going to try to keep this one close. K-Frost had a nice challenge there. Double touch, and that's almost in. And K-Frost hit it away from his teammate. I think if he would have left that, I think that would have been in.
Oh, I'm sorry about but yeah, you know, it really does look unfortunate for X13. They do have a lot of pressure mounted up against them, and Nichols, they don't look to be, you know, showing any signs of slowing down. You know, they looked a little bit awkward on defense in game 1 here. They also did yesterday against that. That's a good 50 for Gababy. Unfortunately, Pyros is back. He can make the save for Nichols College. And, you know, so far, that's a great bump. K-Frost gets a hat trick.
What a save.
What a save from Adrift. He makes up for it. And now it's on the other end. X13 on the counterattack. K-Frost gets an awkward touch. And Adrift, pass from this challenge. Polar, over to Pyros. One touch out, looks to try and find another one. Off the ceiling, can't find the triple. Now Polar, full boost to work with. Goes off the ceiling. Polar wants to beat on 2 players. He can, and it's open. K-Frost off the crossbar. And almost a third goal for X13, or almost a third goal for Nichols College.
Just unfortunate. K-Frost tries to angle it down, but skies it to the crossbar. So still a chance for X13 to bounce back, but if they want to bounce back, they're going to need a goal right here, right now. 26 seconds to work with. Yeah, just bump out. Bumps his teammate. K-Frost can't capitalize. Pyro's shot was wide, but still 15 seconds left. X13 needs 1 goal if they want to have a chance of winning game number 1. This might be it. Adrift fading to the crossbar is going to be wide. Baby can't make the read. K-Frost, missed touch. 1 demo. Blocked by Pyros, and that's going to do it. Nichols College up 1-0 in this best of 7.
And Nichols College, you know, they do get away with a little bit of aggressive mistakes here. You know, K-Frost really putting. Look at the, I think executed 3 shots, and Nichols College had 11. You know, that's partially thanks to what K-Frost is doing on offense the entire game. Really just being a disruptor, and also he's playing good offense in general. You know, he really was one of the reasons why Nichols College won yesterday, and especially on defense. K-Frost yesterday, oh my god, I was, you know, in that overtime, we thought it would be in so many times, but over and over again, K-Frost just saved Nichols College time and time again.
Yeah, and you saw Pyros and K-Frost's stat line. They had most of the shots. Pyros had assists. K-Frost with both goals. If you got 2 teammates that are just popping off like that, if you're Polar, you're just pretty much just vibing.
Let my 2 teammates do the work.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to get game 2 started. Nichols College already starting off on the X13 half. Sent away by Yags, but Pyros is going to take this one by himself. Doesn't have him boosting it around. K-Frost gets a demo. But that's not good enough.
I wanted to mention, that's probably a risky demo to go for. I don't know if Polar was back, so, you know, if Polar did commit, I think that would be a triple commit.
Yeah, maybe a little overcommit, but again, K-Frost ends up getting that demo, and X13 cannot make anything happen with that play. But X13 has a chance here. Yags stays it high, gonna bounce down to Gababy. Gababy's gonna be able to clear that one to mid. K-Frost has a free clear, and that's open. K-Frost, again, he's scoring everything for Nichols College right now.
That's just another, I think that's just another huge counterattack from Nichols College. You know, they wait for X13 to make a mistake, and they strike on it when they do. I think K-Frost scored 1 goal also at 407 last game. Now Pyros, breezy flick on the end, can't find it again around Yags, but what an incredible goal that would have been. You know, just overall, both these teams have looked really solid. You know, X13 has a little bit of a harder challenge. They beat Team RAR, which, you know, the team may be more mechanical, but they're not as good, in my opinion, as Nichols College. And Nichols College really is a challenge. You know, they gave the other Lotus roster a challenge last night, and they also gave Lotus Gaming a challenge, you know, they ended up winning Black Regional. So, you know, so far, incredible plays from them, just overall, every single time they move down the field, it's like a threatening just offense.
Yeah, I would agree. Pyros is going to try to make the challenge there. Can't do anything. All 3 players are on the same side, but it still works out for them. No, there hasn't really been a threat coming from X13 this series. I don't know if they need to change, and that's going to be a shot on net sent away by K-Frost. K-Frost, you got to take his time in the corner. Gonna maybe get over 1. He does. Adrift. He also beats Adrift with Gababy being the last one back. A mistouch comes from him. Pyros is gonna end up hitting the crossbar off that. Very unlucky for them. But as I say that, he almost hit. Polar almost hit a nice double touch, and all the pressure is coming from Nichols College. I don't know. I think X13 is just panicking at this point. Nice bump, and that's just gonna be in.
I don't know if we watch here, but Pyros basically faked out the entire roster. All 3 of them jumped. Pyros missed, unfortunately. What a goal that would have been. You know, he broke everyone's ankles, and Polar shoots it to the right side of the net, and it just goes in. And if you're already looking at the shot line, X13 is 1 shot, while Nichols College is 8.
Yeah, What do you think X13 could do differently to try to kind of come back in the series or even come back in game number 2?
I think, that's a very unfortunate mid-touch. Oh no, if Adrift got that,
Oh, that's unlucky.
yeah, the Adrift got that 50. Here it comes again. Adrift fakes that one player, leaves it for Baby. That's so smart. I was gonna start talking like, maybe start looking for some, 2v1 plays as we just saw right there, but I think also if X13 do lose the game, they are allowed one timeout. Try and maybe take the timeout and slow down some of the momentum that Nichols College do have.
I would agree. If
Oh, what
they
a
gotta
clear.
yeah, they gotta change something up going into game 3 if they do not come back in the series. Nichols College just looks very strong right now.
They look like they look like they're on form from yesterday. I was hoping to see Lotus 8 versus Nichols in the grand finals as we saw, a potential grand finals matchup yesterday, but very unfortunate for both those teams as, they've just ripped it between one another. And overall, Pyros and K-Frost have already been having one insane day here. Polar, that's what I'm talking, I think Yags, they get a 2v1 play, Demo comes out on one player, I think that's really what they need to be focusing on, getting those. Oh my, K-Frost almost scored the angle of the tournament. That would have been incredible. And I just can't say anything without this team seeming to amaze us, honestly.
That's gonna bounce off crossbar. That was actually a really good read coming out from Yags. I mean, Nichols College not giving any space to X13, as you can see. X13 can't really do anything. They can't take control of the ball. Nice fake coming in from K-Frost, leaving it to Pyro straight down. He's gonna waterfall down. Yags is gonna actually miss it. That could be a free net, which it does go in by K-Frost. 3-0. I honestly,
They have 14 shots.
that they have all the pressure, Akuma. And 34 seconds. I don't think Nichols College can be shut down right now.
You know how every time Den goes up in the air, someone's scared to challenge the ball. I think that's what I think that's what Nichols College is just doing. I think every time someone goes up in the air for Nichols College, just everyone's scared to challenge just because of how good mechanically all three of these players can be. Like we even saw almost an incredible corner redirect from Pyros, off the ceiling. Like that was incredible.
I mean, you saw how they were shooting yesterday. They were hitting literally every single angle that they could. Like in the corner, they were hitting very good angles, and that might be okay. Well, X13, they do score, but I don't know. Game was over anyway, so they might have just let that go in.
I mean, even though X13 has 5 shots and Nichols has 14.
X13, maybe they could have a momentum change, scoring the last goal of this game.
You never know, but I know for one thing for certain, you don't ever want to go down 0-3 in a best of 7.
Yeah, so I think they might want to take the timeout now instead of, or they could, if they end up losing next game, take the timeout and kind of ice Nichols College.
There will be no timeout from, yeah, I said, we're good. I think it's best to usually, take a timeout after game 2 or sometimes game 3 to maybe, like you said, ice up the team that is up on the scoreboard. But at this point, is there really anything that X13 could do to ice up Nichols College?
I don't know. I mean, it's Nichols College. You saw from game 1. Polar didn't really have to do much. Now Pyros, he really didn't have to do much. He did get 2 assists. It's good to see not one player doing everything for them to stay in this. All 3 players are doing everything equally, and they're just putting in more teamwork than the next 13 is. This is game number 3, and let's see if X13 could have a momentum shift and maybe bounce back.
And I agree with you here as we get on to game number 3. This might be X13's last stand. That's a good play. Gababy is not fast enough to it though. He did have boost in the tank. Wanted to fake out, someone on the side of Nichols College. Pyros. you know, looking to start off strong. K-Frost looking to start off with all the pressure at Polar. Looks to try and get a Psycho off his own corner. K-Frost over to Polar. Adrift does get beat out. Now Pyros. Long clear down the field. Yags over to Polar. Now it goes over to Baby. And already, you know, it looks like X13 does have a change within these first, you know, couple seconds. As I say that,
I think
that's an own goal. Yeah, you know, yeah, I think it was. Let's take a look. Pyros over 1.
Yeah, it was. He got the demo and pinches the ball with them. And that's going to go straight to their net. That's very unlucky.
Well, that said that X13 wasn't falling apart. They managed to pull that up, and now once again, you know, they're just up. Here we go. Hold on, I'm gonna say hold on. You know, might be a little bit of a comeback here, but no one has scored for X13 so far. They've only scored 1 goal this entire series. Granted, it's been 2 games, but you know, at this point, X13 they are on the back foot. It's another shot that goes off. Polar finally can't get back to it, and Adrift finally strikes for X13, putting themselves in probably, you know, 10-15 minutes, their first time getting a tied up game or even scoring a goal.
X13 bounced back, but technically they scored both goals of this game number 3 if you're being technical.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's something called they were playing aggressive, but maybe they're playing too aggressive. And nice ball coming out, almost a dunk by Pyros. Adrift's gonna try to take one by himself. Nice flick on the mid, but Pyros gets a demo on Yags. Huge demo. Now here's a counter attack from Nichols College. But right to Adrift. Adrift's gonna be Polar maybe, trying to fake it. Gets challenge. Good challenge. That's gonna be mid to Good Baby. He's gonna clear to Adrift. Could maybe double this, and it's gonna be saved away by K-Frost.
That's a very difficult save to make. You have I think K-Frost and Pyros, you know, they both knew that he had the double. And we already see X13 already mounting up the pressure. Oh my god. Baby, good fake. We can find it, but we're seeing demos and boost steals come out from X13. Maybe they didn't need the timeout, you know, they already might have just talked amongst themselves over the minute that they had. They didn't need to take a timeout. They took their time and probably, you know, said this team's beatable. We could take a game or 2 off them, and you know, they could potentially take them down. They only are 2 games up. Yags, double off the corner, can't find it. Now, K-Frost, long clear down the field, takes the corner boost, and X13 are now being pressed with Nichols' aggression once again, and X13 are trying to return the favor of having that aggression, and it's not working out so far.
Yeah, huge demo coming from Adrift onto Pyros, because Pyros had that 1v1, but kind of got that demo to get the pressure off X13. Yeah, its score's still tied, and as soon as I say that, I guess I'm a liar, because K-Frost is gonna open more things up for Nichols College, and they're gonna go up 2-1.
I think K-Frost has scored like almost every single goal this series. You know, he scored the own goal for X13. He scored, I think, 2 goals last game, and then he scored 2 goals in game 1. And
that's a kickoff goal.
I think Nichols is starting to honestly run away with it here.
Yeah. X13 was playing, they were actually playing better this game, minus, you know, the little own goal that they had. The mishap.
Made up for it, though. But they made up for it.
Yeah, they did make up for it, and now it's kind of falling apart like you saw in game 1 and 2. Kind of things are not going their way right now. Nobody's up early to challenge Pyros, but the Drift is there to make the save. Pressure coming out from Nichols College once again. I think most of the series we've been on the X13 half.
Yeah, honestly, you know, especially last game where Nichols College had 14 shots coming out from them. Polar goes off the ceiling, gets a flip reset, gets a double flip reset, can't find it. Oh my god, Polar. Triple reset down the field, doesn't even go in, but just showing off that he has so many mechanics.
And if Nichols College win game number 3, they're in this playoff bracket, they're gonna be like, I believe they 4-0'd their first round, so nobody has yet to take 1 game off them.
Well, you know, we talked about yesterday, Lotus 8, they currently, if they won this series, they would be, I believe, 17-4. They went to game 5 twice. They won 3-0 in round 1, 3-2 round 2, and 3-2 round 3. They won 9 games and had a record of 4. They are now 7. If they sweep this series, they'll be 17-4. I think last tournament they went 21-1.
Oh, quick shot coming in from the baby, so they're only down 1 with 42 seconds left. That could be plenty of time, as long as they don't let Nicole's College, excuse me, to do whatever they want within the last 40 seconds. But it is possible.
It definitely is. One goal, you have to make it happen though. Although theoretically, I feel like this game 3 should be 2-2. And you know, Pyros just K-Frost, you know, just gets
oh my
two
God.
incredible shots. What a save! But the pressure is mounting up. You can't let Nichols College have all the space. You have to break out of defense. You have to find a shot on net that's good and that has quality power. And it's just not working out. Another 50 comes out from Nichols College. 15 seconds in game number 3 here. And so far, it just has to work out. Polar, final 10 seconds, gets a reset. That's going to be the game winner. It doesn't go in. Polar puts it off the crossbar. And one player, 2 seconds left. It's going to be kept up by Gababy. Gets the flick over 1. Can't find it. Pyros, or K-Frost can kill it. Pyros wins the 50. And that's going to be 3-0 for Nichols College.
It's very unfortunate coming from X13. They double committed within the last 2 seconds, and Yags, I think it was Yags, his only option was try to hit it down. Maybe if they had 2 more seconds on the clock, that could have been going in.
I completely agree with you here, but you know, so far, it's just been working out time and time again for Nichols. You know, game 3, they looked a little bit shaky. I thought maybe they drop a game to X13, but you know, I think this game was really honestly just unfortunate. No timeout has been called, and everyone's ready. We're going to game 4 without a timeout from X13, which in my opinion seems really weird, but you know, the way they played that last game looked like they took a timeout, you know, but it doesn't seem like Nichols College is iced out at all. It seems like they're just on fire right now.
Yeah, I agree. X13 going into this game, not taking the timeout, not taking the time to talk things over. You saw they instantly readied up, so both teams are ready to go. You think that was a bad call, not taking the timeout, not talking about anything or going over?
I think maybe, but you know, the way game 3 played out towards the end of it, they really did have some pressure, you know, towards the end of it, and it's already looking like it's changed, you know, already, you know, if they keep this up, we saw this last game in game 3, and then they ended up getting it, and then they ended up own goaling by accident. Pyros, awkward on defense here, has to clear this out to Polar. It only goes as far as the baby though, who does beat out. Adrift, open double touch, and already a huge change from X13 here in game number 4. The pressure is starting to mount for them. K-Frost over to Polar, who raises all day. Adrift has to save it, and Pyros is next on the challenge. Open double, K-Frost can't find it off the backboard. And, excuse me, Polar can't find it off the backboard, but X13 pressured once again with the counterattack. That's a huge demo coming out. Baby has a shot. K-Frost can't find it! Finally, X13 strike first on the board!
X13 coming out hot in game number 4, knowing that their tournament lives are now ready to be ended by Nichols College. Going up 1-0 with still 4 minutes left to play, but are they gonna stay up? Nichols College look extremely good. They can bounce back at any moment. As I say that, Nichols is gonna shoot it off to the post by Polar. X13 baby. He's gonna take it down the field. Gonna get dunked by K-Frost in the corner, looking for a mid pass. Gets it, but it's gonna be denied by Yags, but nobody's there from X13 to follow it up. So K-Frost is gonna bounce back.
I don't even know how, I stopped counting after K-Frost started scoring goals, you know. He's basically given X13 life, he's given Nichols College life in this series. He's played so good, but you know, I'm not going to count on the other two. I'm not going to count on Polar or Pyros at all. They both also played Colonel. 3-man passing play, top shell, doesn't find its way. K-Frost to Polar, Polar to Pyros, can't get its way into the back of the net.
Yags, gonna try to steal this one down to right wall. K-Frost is awkward, but he still gets a 50 on it. A drift, he's gonna bounce off corner. Mid, Polar is there to send it away though to Pyros. Pyros to backboard, able to follow that up, and it is K-Frost again. How are you gonna shut him down?
I don't know. I think Gababy. I don't think it's good for Gababy to go for the booster. You know, you have Pyros. I think if you saw Pyros stop boosting, it looks like, you know, he's gonna take the corner anyways. And I think, you know, K-Frost is already there, and you know, X13, they still have time. They have to just make sure that they don't get scored on again. That's a great bump coming out from Yags. Now over to Polar, who can clear it all the way back down to the X13 corner. Bumps out one player, Pyros. Here he comes. The net's open, and Polar steals Pyros' goal. But I guess, you know, it's fine. And at this point, you know, Nichols College, they started to warm themselves up again. And that's another own goal. I feel like that's savable from a drift at that point.
I think Pyros or Polar, they're just being bullies at this point. K-Frost gonna try to be one, he beats a drift. Gonna be towards their neck, babies there to send it away. Polar can take this corner. Gonna maybe play slow over one off the ceiling, passes it, or gets denied by Yags, but Pyro's gonna be the first one there. He's gonna send this one to Gababy. Gababy's gonna send it away and try to follow this up himself. Gets one flip, and he's not able to pass it mid down to his teammates. And that's another open net coming from Nichols College by Polar. 4-1. I think they're just running away with this one now.
I think the nail in the coffin just come from Polar. Shot at top shelf, and it looks like X13 is out of steam. They're out of gas. You know, they played good in the first minute, but after that, Nichols College really got themselves running together, and they've looked unstoppable ever since. That's going to be another goal potentially. Doesn't go in though. Gababy has some time on the ball though. There is still hope though. 2-3 goals. We saw it almost last game. Gababy bumps out 1v3 play. Gababy, as I say that, 2 goals in 2.5 minutes. There's still half a game of Rocket League to play.
A huge bump coming in from Gababy to seal the deal on that goal. Down 2, still half the game left. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Yep, plenty of time for X13 to bounce back. As I say that, K-Frost is there already, going for a double touch. Is he gonna get it?
Oh,
and he actually almost got the angle.
That angle, I don't even know what to say after that angle. I think that angle is just completely disgusting.
And I think it was Polar actually got the demo.
Oh my god, a drift.
And they counter X13 bouncing back slowly in game number 4. A drift, nice shot, and nice read coming from him too.
I want to ask you something. If K-Frost scored that double, do you think that's goal of the tournament?
Yeah, I think so too. That was teamwork there, because you saw Polar, I believe it was Polar, go for that demo. So if it was on target, that was in.
Polar breathes it down. A Pyro in X13 now. They look like, you know, they look like earlier on in this game, they look like their aggressive selves again. But, you know, you have to stop mechanical players like K-Frost. Reset off the double, and he can find it. And K-Frost once again shows us why he's a savior for Nichols College.
Every time X13 bounces back, it just seems like it just goes downhill for X13. Another 2-goal lead coming out from Nichols College. Minute and a half remain. X13, if they want to bounce back in this game 4 and potentially bounce back in the series, they need to get something going now.
Frost wants to get reset under, but you know, it is still a little bit awkward for X13 and for Nichols College. You know, X13 has some pressure here. They have to do something, have to do anything to try and get these 2 goals back. Another demo comes out. Gababy wins the 50 into the corner. Adrift is being annoying. Open net to work with, and that's a huge miss, but Adrift can send it down. Good fake into the goal. Pyros gets an incredible save though. X13 50s out 2 players. That's the free shot to Yags. K-Frost, another good save. And this is what we were talking about. The star defense from Nichols College that allowed them to survive against Lotus 8 yesterday.
They almost counterattacked. That was just off post. If that was a little bit more to the right, that would have been in. And Yags is going to miss it, but that's going to be off the post. And K-Frost, doesn't matter. He still gets the angle. Pinch in. That might be the dagger right there, Akuma.
I think it
GG's. and we might be seeing Nichols in the grand finals.
If you notice, K-Frost has scored every goal this game.
Yeah, K-Frost is doing
Like,
K-Frost things.
He had the eye. He had the. Clearly, he had the eye. It's in his name.
Exactly. K-Frost is just doing K-Frost things right now. That's another one.
Pyro scored the goal. It's 7-3.
I think X13 gave up. Because you can't stop Nichols College right now. Polar.
I don't know. It's too good.
To
Reset to Pyros. You know, K-Frost has scored 4. Pyro scored 1. Polar scored 2. Pyros has 4 assists and 8 shots. They have 16 shots and 7 goals. I don't know. I think X13, if you're them, you just are happy with top 4 here. You're out of team.
Yeah, maybe.
And they're still going. Like, they still want another goal.
Yeah, they're still playing super aggressive even though the series is over. GG's to X13.
Polar's stopped moving.
Nichols College is going to move on to Grands, and we might be seeing a rematch if Lotus Gaming wins their semifinals. Which I think that's still going on against Mayonnaise, which would be the next. The grand finals will be underway shortly.
We will be having the grand finals match. We'll be right back, though. We'll see you in a little while for some grand finals action, whether that be against Mayonnaise versus Nichols College or Lotus versus Nichols College.
You know I said just. Just.
Oh man, you need some headphones, bro.
You know I said just. You know I said just. You know I said just.
Oh man, you need some headphones, bro.
You know I said just. goes like ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. And it goes like ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, but I can't turn it off 'cause it's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. And it goes like. All you left me was the radio, and it goes like ooh, yeah, yeah. And it goes like ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. And it goes like ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. But I can't turn it off 'cause it's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. And it goes like and it goes like ooh, yeah, yeah. When I press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, but I can't turn it off 'cause it's the truth. And it goes like ooh, yeah, yeah. All I hear is you. Oh. Press play, all I hear is you. Oh, every single song tells me we're through. Yeah, but I can't turn it
Hey folks, welcome back. My name is Doc Roz, and we've got the Spate Esports Championship match here between Lotus Gaming and Nichols College. I'm joined today by Tiger, and we should be getting into this here in just a moment. Tiger, you ready for this one?
I was born ready. Nichols College looking very good, as we saw in the last series, 4-0 against X13, and then in the first round they also had another 4-0. I mean, I don't know if Nichols College could be stopped at this moment, but on the other side we got Lotus Gaming, who actually beat Lotus A Gaming, who I thought was going to make the grands.
Fair enough. Lotus Gaming definitely earned their spot here as well. We did just see Nichols College run a quite the show in their last match, just absolutely running the game. And you said they did that the one before. I didn't get a chance to catch that one, but players taking the pitch here. Everybody looks like they should be ready. Get the ball going here in just a second.
And Polar is having issues. I don't know what. Oh, it's wrong. Joe, wrong lobby. Technical
there's no time on the
difficulties.
clock. Yeah, technical difficulties here. Whoopsies, didn't reset the lobby. You're gonna have to give us a minute here, folks. This things are happening. Apologies.
All right. Those games they won.
Anywho, getting that reset here for you folks. Sorry about that. Minor whoopsie-daisies getting that lobby going, but we should have it again in just a moment.
Well, if you want to talk about awkward moments, all right, should be getting reset up to the normal settings. We're just not going to talk about that. That was a
No, nothing happened. You
that was
guys
just a
didn't
warm-up.
see anything. No, it was a figment of your imagination. The water is poison. Seek help.
Yeah, I think that was just a warm-up game before we get into the real match, which should be happening any minute. We're just gonna forget that happened. Like, all right. Now, game number 1, Lotus Gaming versus Nichols College. Who do you think's gonna win or start off hot in this game number 1?
Well, I don't know exactly how long it's been since Lotus got to play their match, but Nichols College just came off a fresh 4-0 sweep, so they should have a decent bit of momentum going here. Just kind of waiting to see what Lotus has ready and waiting. Saw in the test lobby they did have a nice little infield pass play and got a nice little goal, but don't know how serious anyone was taking that, so can't really state too much about it.
And Lotus Gaming did come. They just won. They went to game 7, so they went the distance against Mayonnaise, who has been playing pretty well. And Lotus Gaming is doing something X13 couldn't do it last round, is being up first in game number 1.
That was a nice dunk by Pigeon. Defense just not able to get a clear. Pigeon already there, and first goal is going to go to Lotus Gaming right off the rip. Nichols College going to have to find their way from a deficit, and they haven't had to do that in a little while, so it's going to be interesting to see how they react. And that was a nice shot, but already turned aside here by Bubs. Ball going now the other way into the corner, trying to make a pass out, but Polar Coon to get his way to K-Frost up to the midfield. Gives away to Pigeon, though.
Yeah, Lotus Gaming starting off hot. And they do have a sub, if you didn't notice. Gadaira's not able to make it this weekend, but Zexy has been playing, from what I've heard, he's playing out of his mind with Pigeon and Bubs. Definitely starting hot. Polar is trying to take a sidewall, but gets met by Zexy. That's almost a dunk in from coming from Bubs. Pigeon gets beat 1. It's a 1-on-1, 1-on-2 actually. He's gonna take it himself. Zexy, what a save!
Solo play on Zaxby's part. What a save. You were talking about it a minute ago. He's been playing very well, apparently, and clearly he's doing great. I've seen a few different tournaments that I've casted recently. We've had a few sub-ins, and for some reason, every single substitute player I've seen recently has been cracked out of their mind, and in large part has carried some of their teams. So I think it's time we get some more of these subs out on the main teams.
Yeah, if we're just talking about this bracket, K-Frost's team, Nichols College, are 8-0 just in bracket play. Nobody has been able to beat them in rounds 1 or 2. You can tell they're playing unbelievable this weekend.
Been playing pretty well so far, but right now it's in the hands of Lotus Gaming. Almost halfway done with this game, and no clear W in sight here for Nichols College. I almost said Pyros, but his team nonetheless. Halfway through the game, they just haven't had as many huge opportunities. The defense has been pretty solid, and it's been a pretty even back and forth, though.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty even right now, but Lotus Gaming has all the pressure. And I think if they want to succeed in this grand finals, I think they need to shut down K-Frost, because last series, K-Frost was pretty much going everything for Nichols College, and I haven't seen K-Frost really get anything going for them right now. So they're doing a very good job. Zexy, good challenge onto K-Frost. And also beats one out. That's going to go straight to their net. A little off, though. Bubs looking to stare at this for someone. Pigeon is not able to be the first one there. Nice clear coming from Nichols College.
Maybe a counterattack opportunity, but Bub's going to clear that aside. Back over to Pyros into Zexy. We'll miss there. K-Frost with the ball. Zexy getting in his way. Weird little 50-50 there in the midfield. Doesn't really amount to anything for Nichols College. Pigeon off the ceiling. Got the ceiling reset. Leaves it for his teammate a demo.
Save.
But it's saved by Polar Coon. What a save indeed. Still managing to keep themselves within 1. Defense, great as it may be, it's not really going to help you guys if you can't score, and you've only got a minute 18 left to do it. Slowly running out of time here, boys.
I also do want to point out this is a grand final rematch, as Nichols College was able to take the tournament over Lotus Gaming a couple weeks ago. And those gaming definitely coming in hot in game 1, trying to get the revenge on Nichols College.
Even more of a reason here for Lotus to step it up, make sure that Nichols College doesn't find them back in the net here in the last 50 seconds. Certainly keeping up with the pressure here. Nichols College having a hard time keeping the ball out of their half for very long. When they do get the clear, it doesn't really seem to result in a great opportunity. Bubs just gets the possession here. He's got plenty of space. He's going to dribble it over one, drop it on K-Frost. A little bit wide here. Pigeon trying to get in the way, make something happen. Squirts out to the left. And maybe a counterattack opportunity, but Pigeon's already in his face twice now. And that opportunity is going to... Oh my, a demo.
Huge
Quick
demo.
shot, bar down. Pyros can't get there, and Zexy picks up another one.
I don't think that was in. I think it was just going to bar down and maybe slowly roll towards the net. But Pyro was just like, here, I'm just going to help you out.
Yeah, that was...
Nobody's been able to shut down Nichols College, but right now, it's all Lotus Gaming.
No, that was an own goal and a half right there, unfortunately, for Nichols College. That demo is so brutal. They had an opportunity to maybe get one back at the end, but right now it's looking like it might be a shutout here. Pyros tries to pick it up. K-Frost now with the shot. K-Frost does find the back of the net there. 3 seconds to go. I mean, it's certainly possible, but that is a miracle request right there, boys. 3 seconds ago, you get a good kickoff, you might be able to pull it back and force an overtime, but it's going to be tough.
They have to get a great kickoff here, maybe a fake, and they do get the fake, but it's going to be 50 off to the side. K-Frost, one last opportunity. He gets to the high.
Is that it? No.
Pigeon is able to kill the ball. That was very risky, very scary for Lotus Gaming, but they end up closing it out. And Nichols College almost bounced back within the last 2 seconds. Oh, that was scary.
I can't believe that didn't end up being a goal. That was a scary place to drop that ball to, but I guess nobody was there, so ball hits the ground, game goes to the end, and Lotus Gaming take game number 1. So, not a bad start for Lotus on their revenge mission here.
I definitely agree. Lotus Gaming is doing something that no one else can do, really. That's Nichols College hasn't lost a game in this entire playoff bracket. That's their first loss, and it's only game number 1.
Yeah, it is only game number 1. Time will tell how this is going to pan out for the rest of this, but I mean, as far as a good start, I don't think Lotus could ask for anything better. They managed to almost keep them shut out. It was only at the very end of the game that they managed to get one. And it was a pretty hard-fought one in the first place, so I mean, they've certainly put in the work. The question is, can they do it again? Nobody else has been able to do it. They've already set, I don't want to call it a record, but a new precedent here in this bracket, so we just got to see if they can do it again.
Polar trying to go for a little doomsy, doing it everything himself. Bubs has 0 boost to work with, not able to fall, but Pigeon's going to be the first one to the ball. Gets a nice bounce, sent away by K-Frost. Bubs sending it back towards the middle. Again, there's no Lotus Gaming player inside at the mid to take control with the pass. Pigeon off one. Bubs, last one back. Last one back, it's a 50. Zexy is able to control, flicks over one. Pyros, he's going to fake it. Nice fake, but Pigeon's there. Zexy's being annoying, bumping them on their half.
That was a whole lot going on in the corner there. Nichols College finally get a big clear into the blue corner. Maybe a play here. K-Frost pass out to middle, but nobody's going to be there. Pigeon, clear attempt picked up by Polar Coon back to mid. Bubs knocks it up on high. Zexy now throws it over the other way. Counterattack opportunity. Pigeon off the corner. K-Frost waiting for it. Gets a big clear. Polar Coon hoping to get the read here over Bubs, but Bubs is going to win that one.
Bubs trying to pass down to Zexy. Zexy's not able to connect. Pigeon, last man back, gets beat out by Polar. This could be a good opportunity coming from Nichols College. It's going to be sent high. Deflected by, I think it was either Pigeon or Buzz. I wasn't able to catch their name, but Buzz is going to be instant challenging that onto net. K-Frost taking that one back to the Lotus Gaming half. Zexy taking control. K-Frost, them on Pigeon, but Zexy is going to beat one. Bubs looking for a double. Good touch by Pyro, sending it back to the corner.
Nice touch by Pyros here. Ooh, nice 50-50. Maybe an opportunity here for Pyros if he wins this one, but Bubs is going to take it. Polar Coon now up high. He's got to look for a little backboard action here. You know, I was going to say earlier, I feel like we've seen Nichols College go for a lot of backboard plays here, and it just consistently does not work. There is always somebody there. I feel like they need to change that up a little bit. That infield pass might be it. Nobody's there now. Pyros cleans it up, and Nichols College finally strike first, and what a battle it was to get that first one on the board.
Yeah, I don't know if that was miscommunication because Zexy tried to challenge it early and ends up getting completely beat, leaving Boggs and awkward trying to, you know, make that post read, but he's not able to connect with the ball, and that's gonna open things up. And Pigeon!
No way.
Oh no! Lotus Gaming falling apart in game number 2.
Oh my goodness, what a way to drop one. Well, you know what? I guess it
no.
was time for Nichols College to get an own goal in their favor after what happened to them last game. So, honestly, fair is fair. Everybody gets one, I guess. Now 2-0 lead here for Nichols College. Lotus Gaming going to have to strike back quickly here. Not a whole lot of time left in this game. We saw how long it took for the goals to start trickling in the first place. So, ooh, there's a nice bump in the pass to K-Frost, but he can't connect, and what a wasted opportunity. Oh my goodness, that should have been a third goal.
I don't know if you saw that, but Pigeon got bumped. He almost got bumped into it, so he actually almost own goaled again, which would have been super unfortunate for Lotus Gaming.
You know, I'd feel bad, but I probably would have been cry laughing on stream about it. That is just an unfortunate way to have things happen. Lucky for him, it didn't, though. Little mind game action here with K-Frost trying to slow play it. Doesn't really work out, but it's going to be Pyros picking it up to the backboard. K-Frost jumping up for it. Pigeon and him meet. Pass back from K-Frost down to Polar Coon. Quick shot. Zexy. Nice save over to the side. Now Pigeon. Clear attempt. Looking to make it happen, but that's a good demo. Zexy able to pick it back up. Pigeon turn around. Has got it. Can't get the redirect, though.
Bubs is going to be beat. Zexy last man back. Polar's not able to catch up to the ball. Zexy's going to send it back to Pigeon. Pigeon maybe open net. Bubs tries to help him. Zexy with the shot gets deflected by K-Frost. A minute and a half remain. Lotus Gaming down 2. If they want to come back in game number 2 and go 2-0 in the series, they're going to have to make something happen right now. Nice demo coming out from Bubs. Zexy got to take control. Going to be met by K-Frost. Aiming it back to the net. Or Bubs. Double touch. Staying in corner. Polar. Staying it back to the Lotus Gaming half. Pigeon going to be the first one there. Shot on net. Zexy, I think he went for a bump, was not able to connect with anything.
Not able to connect. Less than a minute to go here. Still a 2-0 lead for Nichols College. And Lotus Gaming really going to have to step it up here in the last 45 seconds if they want to keep their lead. Otherwise, they're going to be back to a tied match like that first one never even happened. Pigeon now, clear attempt. K-Frost turns around on it. Is actually able to get back to that just in the nick of time. Polar Coon tries to pass it around one. Gets blocked by Bubs. Now Pyros with control. Can he get it around Pigeon? No.
Bubs faking it. I don't know if he had boost or not, but Pigeon's going to help him out. So this one the other way. Pigeon able to connect to the ball. Zexy gets deflected, but that's going to go straight to Bubs. Bubs putting a crossbar to Zexy. Zexy down. Bubs with the bump. Pigeon. Oh, he got beat. Just barely. Polar was able to get that one out. Now K-Frost with the counter attack. The one thing that I noticed about watching Nichols College is if you give them opportunities, they're very good at having counterattacks. I think most of their goals actually come from counterattacks. And K-Frost is going to go ahead and kill the ball. And now we have a series on our hand. Tie series, 1-1.
This is exactly what I was hoping for. I did not want to see this be a bullying one way or the other from either of these teams. I want to see this be close. It's more exciting that way, I think, for not only myself, but everybody watching. Sweeps are kind of boring, personally.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. I think everyone here wants a very close series, maybe a game 7 potentially if it keeps going back and forth.
Oh, game 7 would be fantastic, especially being that this is the grand finals of this event we got going on here. Polar Coon, nice kickoff win here. Underway here for match number 3. Both these teams in a tied series. Both teams really gonna want to try to get that first one as soon as possible. Whoever scored first in these last 2 has maintained the lead for the rest of the series. So very important as always. Set the pace here. And Bubs looking to make it happen with a double tap, but Polar Coon gets in his way. Pyros blocked here by the attacker. That's a miss from Polar Cone. Could be dangerous, but K-Frost gets a piece of that one, sends it back the other way. Tries for the counterattack, but turned back inside by Bubs. Pass to Zexy, quick shot, and they can't get back.
Zexy, good pass come from Bubs. K-Frost kind of got caught in the corner. Polar, last man back, he's not able to read it. Regardless, Zexy's placement was very good. I don't think he was saving that either way. He had to guard the entire net by himself, which is very unfortunate for Nichols College. Those Gaming starting off game number 3 pretty hot. Zexy last man back to take control. Pigeon's kind of awkward there, but Zexy is kind of able to get around him. Pyros to K-Frost potentially gets sent back. Pigeon, Bubs with the quick read. The placement.
Oh, Bubs doing Nichols dirty.
Doc, the one spot Nichols College could not cover.
I mean, literally perfect placement. Nothing they could do about it. And Lotus, a complete flip of last game's script here. They're now up 2-0. 4 minutes to go. So much time. And Lotus already dominating this match in force here.
Yeah, oh, that's a very awkward miss from Zexy. Left Pigeon awkward, but he's able to get the clear there, or the save. Could have been very bad coming from Those Gaming. Pyro's quick shot. Bubs is able to stop this one on the goal line and gets in front, 50 it away to Zexy. Those Gaming backs against the wall right now, holding off Nichols College's defense, or offense, I mean, excuse me.
The shots were just pouring in there for Nichols College, but none of them finding the back of the net. Lotus looked like they were struggling to get a clear. They've had a couple of counterattack opportunities here, but it's turned around pretty quickly here by Nichols College. So here's a pass over to Zexy, pass down to Bubba. Everybody misses, but Bubba just could not find the contact he needed. And just nothing really comes out of it. Double tap opportunity here for Bubba again. Wants another attempt. He almost gets it, but a save from K-Frost at the last second. And barely keeping it alive. Still down by 2 though. And Nichols College cannot find the momentum from last game, and they need it desperately right now.
Yeah, and this might be all series long. Whoever goes up first might be taking the game. I just saw it from the first 2 games. Game 1 was all Those Gaming. Game 2 was all Nichols College. Game 3, going back to Those Gaming. This could be a huge momentum change if they're able to close this one out and maybe get their revenge. They're kind of on looking for a revenge arc, but Pigeon is actually going to be a little wide, or excuse me, too high for Zexy to reach. Could have been a huge passing play. Buzz, last man back. Zexy's now behind him to save him if he needs it. Good clear coming from Bubs. Pigeon with the demo to maybe relieve some pressure.
Pyro's turning this one around, tries to make something happen, but Pigeon already waiting up high for it. K-Frost now back down to Polar Coon, into the sidewall. Pyro's turns around for it, but he's going to give it away for Polar Coon. Bubs, can he get it past 1? Yes. Can he get it past K-Frost? Sort of, not really. Another 50 there is going to result in the ball just bouncing repeatedly in the blue half here. Nobody's really making any progress. Nice little bump there, maybe a shot for Polar Coon, but he misses. Pigeon into the corner. K-Frost up high looking for Pyros. Pyros quick shot saved by Pigeon again. Zexy big clear into the orange corner. A little reset opportunity here for Lotus. Polar Coon tries to get the clear, but Bubs is already there for it.
Good touch. Good second touch coming from Bubs. Maybe Power's awkward. Zexy is already up for it. Can't get it. Nice double right on Polar's car though. Pigeon gotta challenge that one early. Tries to go for the bump. Can't get it. Bubs fakes it. Leaves it for Zexy off the crossbar. Zexy with the demo. And Bubs has a free shot, and that's gonna sneak in. Upper 90. Lotus are doing what no one else could. Shutting out Nichols College in game number 3.
Well, it is kind of just like in the first game. Lotus just running away from it. Nichols College not able to find their footing whatsoever. First team to score is just kind of ran things for the rest of the match every time here so far. It's going to be interesting to see if it will turn around here for Nichols College in the next game, but I don't think I see him getting 3 goals in the next 40 seconds. It's certainly possible, but we have yet to see anything like what we saw in game number 2.
Those Gaming playing unbelievable. I have yet to cast them this weekend, but from what I'm watching is they're playing extremely well, especially against Nichols College. Definitely trying to be on the revenge arc, to take the grand final, get the revenge from the last playoff bracket or last regional. Polar. Yeah, send this one high off the side while Pigeon's gonna be the first one there. Zexy kind of went forward too, but got back down. Zexy's gonna be the first one up, and that might be game. The awkward touch come from Zexy, and they might. And Bubs actually bailed him out, and that's gonna be game number 3 going in Lotus Gaming's favor. Lotus Gaming is gonna be up 2-1 in the series.
2-1 in the series. Oh, maybe another one there at the last second, but doesn't go in. Crossbar down. And Nichols College fall behind by 1 again here in this series as we move on to game number 4. Lotus Gaming looking phenomenal.
If it's going to keep going back and forth, if that's on the script, then Nichols College is going to be taking game number 4. But they definitely have to shut out Lotus Gaming first, and they're looking extremely well, especially after losing game number 2 and bouncing back and shutting out Nichols College.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're doing great. After what happened to them in game number 2, it looked like maybe momentum would swing the other way here for Nichols College going into the next match, but Lotus Gaming turned it around immediately and made it look easy, honestly.
All right, game number 4, Lotus Gaming up 2-1, Pyros and Bubs on kickoff, or K-Frost and Bubs, excuse me. But it's gonna be Lotus Gaming advantage, because I think that was Bubs not able to connect with it. Pyros, though, pre-jump, gonna send this one back to the corner, mistouch. Zexy gonna try to challenge K-Frost. K-Frost has a better hit than him. That's gonna be awkward for Bubs, but he's able to clear it. But Pyros is there, quick shot, double, too high. K-Frost is there to follow it up.
K-Frost with a great job cleaning that one up. Pyros looked like he was going to make a beautiful solo play there. Ended up not quite following through, but K-Frost just in the nick time able to come in. And, you know, if things keep going the way they've been going, Nichols College will win this game and then tie this series up before we go into game number 5. But let's not speak about that too early. I'd still got a ton of Rocket League left to play in this match. Only been 30 seconds just now, and Nichols College already ripping another one at the net. This might just be what happens.
As we saw in the last few games, whoever scores first takes control of the entire game. And if that happens again, it looks like this might be Nichols College game, but anything can happen. I mean, Lotus did score 3 goals, and a quick shot coming from Pigeon denied by K-Frost. It's actually a huge 50 to get in front of the ball. Bubs, it is 50 mid, but anyone there to finish it. Pigeon getting back to corner. Bubs. Kind of a wild pinch going to the opposite corner.
That was a great pinch, and you know, I just wanted to state there for a solid second. It looked like momentum might be going the other way, but ooh, quick shot, Pigeon, but too many defenders in the way. Not going to find the back of the net with that one. That's a big demo. Could be a problem. K-Frost able to get in front of it. Pigeon now passed down over to Bubba. K-Frost from the ceiling able to get in the way with. I didn't see who else was there, but there were a few too many cars on that ball.
It seemed like everyone was up for that, to be honest. But K-Frost is going to send this one away to Lotus Gaming corner. He's actually taking control. No one's up to challenge it. I think he got a maybe not. He's just air dribbling past one defender. Bubs up quick. Gets beat up by Pyros back to the corner. Pigeon looking to send this to his teammates. Actually, he's not going to be able to connect with the ball as that bounces just right over him. Polar has a free shot. Awkward touch. Pigeon's there to save them. Nichols College still only up by 1. Lotus Gaming could definitely bounce back. And from what I'm seeing, it's very doable from them, and K-Frost gets away with that. Could have been a crossbar, but K-Frost does a real nice job getting in the way of that. And Pigeon is doing everything he can. Lotus Gaming tie-up game number 4.
Well, that's cutting a little close here for Nichols College. Tie game here. Now they've got to struggle to get that lead back, and if they don't, it could be an upset of the formula we've seen here so far in this series. That's a good kickoff win here. Maybe make some magic happen. Bubs is going to pick that one up. Polar Coon not really able to get the touch he wanted out to the midfield. K-Frost is going to turn this back around, try to send things back into the blue half. Does manage to do so. But Pitch is going to get it past one, get it past another over to Zens, and then shoots it down into the corner. Now Bubs up high off the ceiling. Quick shot. Is anybody there? Pyro is able to put a stop to that one.
He had the angle if there was no Nichols College defender there that was being slotted by Bubs.
Oh yeah,
Lowe's
no, if the
Gaming.
defense wasn't there, that was a easy goal.
Yeah, Lowe's Gaming are definitely trying to take another one off Nichols College. Zexy in the corner, not able to connect to the ball.
Bad news, that could be dangerous.
Yep. Polar going for a double. Bubs gets in the way. Pyros saying this one back mid. Zexy is able to connect with that to Bubs. Bubs saying it to the opposite corner. Pigeon trying to be patient. K-Frost tries to just sends it down. Pyros up quick. Mistouch. Zexy with the shot. He's gonna be high. Can Pigeon help him? No, it's back to Zexy. Wide again. That could have been a scoring opportunity from Lotus Gaming.
That is a horrible way to miss out on that one. And they're still getting shots off, don't get me wrong, but that was a lot of wasted opportunity right there. They could have gotten the lead extended here and turned around the formula. Now it's going to be an opportunity here for Pyros, but he gets stomped by two defenders. Not much he can do about it. Pigeon now in the midfield with the air dribble. A little 50-50 action below him. Can't really get a piece of it. Bub's still trying to get that ball out here to Zexy out of the corner. Polar Coon and Pyros double commit. That could be dangerous. Really got to watch it on those double commits, especially in this tight of a situation. Under a minute to go, tied 1-1. And Nichols College, of course, behind in the series right now. They need this.
Could be seeing our first overtime on stream. I think we still have yet to get one tonight. 1-1, 4 seconds left. Both teams are kind of playing even. But as soon as I say that, Pigeon actually gets in the way of that. But K-Frost is going to be first one up. Gets up the... It's going to be Pigeon. You gotta go straight to their net. Almost.
that's
Polar
dangerous.
almost think it. Zexy. Sending it back to wall, back to mid. Bubs. Nice little touch. Back to Zexy. Zexy and Pigeon are both up, unfortunately. But
Oh,
Pigeon
no.
gets in the way to Zexy. Pigeon going for a bump, being annoying. Zexy.
What is happening?
I don't know, but Lotus Gaming has all the pressure. 5 seconds left. K-Frost
Oh no. Okay.
keeps it out. And this might be going to overtime. I think Lotus Gaming is trying to kill right now. As soon as I said that, Bubs is actually passing to Zexy. Zexy with the quick shot is going to end up on the ground. Very close from Lotus. They had all the pressure. I don't know what happened in the last 30 seconds, but I would say Nichols College got very lucky.
That was a mess there. Nichols College did get kind of lucky with that one. Just the accuracy was not there for Lotus. A pass here from Zexy. Pyro's going to pick that one up. Gets it over one. He's still got a little bit of control. Maybe can he get it past Bubs? No. Bubs is going to stay patient. Grab that one. Look for the counterattack off the sidewall here. K-Frost gets in his way. Zexy up for it. Nice little 50 with him and Polar. Pigeon grabs the ball. Quick shot opportunity with the 50 with Pyros. It's a dangerous ball. K-Frost gets a clear over to Polar Coon, but that's right into the hands of Zexy.
Lotus Gaming trying to go 3-1 in the series to be on match point. Pigeon, nice pop. They all miss, but he's not able to connect with the ball. Nice demo coming from Bubs. Pigeon tries to enter this. Deflected by Zexy. Zexy looking for a mid pass. Polar is able to cut that one off. Polar is going to follow this one. Sends it high. Makes it awkward for Lotus Gaming, but Bubs is able to read it. Zexy. Ball trick. I think he was just going for a demo because he kind of jumped past the ball. Bubs able to shoot that one on net, but saved away by K-Frost.
Polar Coon up the sidewall. Nobody's really there to follow. It's going to go back to Bubs. Now to K-Frost. Quick shot towards the net. Saved low. Pyros can't get to the right side of the ball. And it's going to get sent over to the corners. Tries to stay on the ball and keep it in the midfield. Hopefully K-Frost has the read on this one over the net. Zexy with a shot opportunity, but he misses the ball. And man, if there was ever a time for Zexy to come in clutch, it was right then and there. But unfortunately, the play not there. Bubs in the midfield. K-Frost with the steal. Pyro's hoping to get there first, but him and Zexy with a 50. Zexy still getting the touch on it though. Sends it the opposite way and kind of slows down the possession here a little bit. Gives his team an opportunity to push this back on the other side. We're approaching the 2-minute mark here in overtime. And nothing yet. A bunch of wasted opportunities though from both sides, honestly.
As you saw, Zexy kind of have a mistouch to mid, sends it right to one of the Nichols College players, but Zexy was able to recover from it and send that back to Pigeon. Both teams going back and forth. If you're Nichols College, you don't want to lose this game, and then you'll have to win 3 games straight, which is very hard to do against a team like Lotus Gaming.
Yeah, you do not want to have to be down 3 games in this series. That is not a strong position to be in. You may have swept several teams in a row, but you are facing a serious opponent currently that is actually knows what they're doing against you. They're doing a pretty decent job holding down the fort here, unlike your previous matches. It's a whole different ballgame for these guys, and they've got to adapt pretty quickly, or Lotus is going to continue running away with things.
Awkward touch, straight down to K-Frost. K-Frost gonna hit send that one wide. One of these teams are gonna make a defensive error. And Nichols College just kinda keeping it on their half. One miss. Pigeon being first man there, going for a double touch. Gets the touch, but Boulder is gonna send this one away to mid. Right to Lowe's Gaming. Zexy gonna hit over one. He's a little awkward. He kind of spun out on the sidewall there. Pigeon. So, and that could be an opening for Nichols College, but Pyros ain't able to get to the ball fast enough. He's gonna send it back to the corner to Pigeon. Lowe's Gaming playing. I would say they're kind of playing more passive since it's overtime now. Both teams are kind of playing passive and more defensive.
Well, you kind of have to. If you're not, then you make one defensive error, it is over for you at this point. There is no time to make it back. So you kind of have to be on your game here. At the same time, somebody's got to score eventually. But making sure it's not your opponent kind of really important here. I mean, we're getting down to the 4-minute mark. Nobody's scored. It is very dangerous. Maybe a fake demo there. They're making Pyros nervous, but he manages to get away with it. Gets it around one. Can't keep it around Zexy, though. Down in the midfield here, drops it to Bubs. Bubs has plenty of boost. He's got the reset. It could be dangerous. K-Frost gets in his way, though. Polar Coon able to pick that one up. Cannot follow it, though, and they're still going to have to keep clearing it away from their backboard.
4.5-minute overtime. We almost played another full game of Rocket League. This overtime is insane. Both teams kind of playing out of their mind right now. Bubs, quick challenge from the ceiling. He's going to go for a double. He gets it, and what a save by Polar! And it's still going to be an overtime. What a save.
What a clutch play from Polar Coon. If ever there was a time for him to show up for his team, it was right then and there, and he does. Now we're literally just a few seconds away from a whole nother game of Rocket League here in OT. Nobody finding the right way here. Everybody's trying their best, but it's just not working out. Every pass gets blocked aside. Every shot is off target. And if it's not, there's 3 people waiting in net for it, and you just didn't stand a chance at scoring it in the first place. It is brutal for both these guys on offense and defense. Nobody making that critical error yet. Bub's trying to force an error with the pass down off the bump, but nobody's there to finish it. What an opportunity. Passes them by again.
That was definitely a tough angle coming from Bubs, and he almost made it work. He would have made it work if there wasn't 2 defenders sitting right in the net, able to clear that one away. Bubs not able to beat one. Pigeon, last man back. Oh no, Pigeon misses!
No!
Oh, that's very unfortunate. Pigeon, I don't know what happened. He went for boost, but Bubs gets dunked, and that's going straight to her net. Pigeon going too fast, not able to make a connection with the ball. Nichols College.
That's gonna hurt.
Nichols College stay alive. And they're going to bounce back and tie the series up 2-2.
That's gonna hurt, man. Oh my goodness, that's a hard one for the mental there for Pigeon. Over a 5-minute 42 seconds worth of overtime, and the only reason the ball goes in is because you whiffed a touch. And we were just talking about how nobody's made a critical error on defense yet, and then oof.
Yeah, that was a big error come from Lowe's Gaming. He pretty much had a free touch, but I think Pigeon just kind of panicked and just went zooming past the ball. It's going too fast, not able to recover from it.
Tried going too fast, couldn't go high enough, and just whiffed it by a mile. And there's unfortunately nobody else back, but it is what it is. We go on to the next match, back to a tied series. Going into game number 5, who do you think's gonna take the momentum going into this one?
I mean, it's been going back and forth, so I'm gonna give this one to Lowe's Gaming. If both teams are just gonna continue this They just go back and forth. I can see Lowe's game taking this one.
You think Pigeon's got the quick mental reset after that one?
No. Pigeon, I believe he's a very solid player. He's definitely gonna regain coming from that whiff, which could have the game could have ended differently if he hit that, but that's just very unfortunate. Zexy and Polar off kickoff. Gonna go straight to Bubs. Bubs not able to make a connection with the ball. Iris is already being super aggressive. K-Frost offside watch, huge demo coming in from Bubs. Zexy is gonna take control. Maybe dunk on Polar. Polar barely gets it above him. Pigeon, a little awkward here, gets beat out by one, but Bubs is gonna bail him out. Make a nice save for one. Nicole's College is being super aggressive already.
I kind of like it. It's good to see. They got to capitalize on the momentum because, honestly, nobody's going to be feeling too hot after playing that stellar for that long, only to have just a simple, tiny little miss like that, throw things aside. But what a shot there from Pyros off the pass. Defense able to get in the way of a Pigeon just in time. Now with control, trying to get the clear. K-Frost in his way, though. Passes the ball right to Bubs. An opportunity for K-Frost to get the redirect. He's going to miss those. Xy's going to pick this one up. Quick flick, tries to get it past Pyros. Can't do it. Pyros on the sidewall. 50s it over Bubs. But Pigeon's going to get a nice clear here over to K-Frost. Shot down Zexy with another nice save. You know, Zexy's been doing a lot of work for his team, both on offense and defense here. Big part of why his team has made it this far in this series. Hopefully, maybe a goal here for him, but doesn't really work out. Doesn't have enough control or boost for that one.
Yeah, Zexy's been, I believe, been a pretty good part of Lowe's gaming success. Even though I haven't really seen him play recently, he's filling in for Gadaira, and I think he's been doing a very nice job. As Zexy's gonna have a quick shot at K-Frost, gonna send this one away back to the corner. Pigeon's not able to get a dunk or a block up there. Bubs be the first one to this ball, maybe sent away by K-Frost. Pigeon gonna send this one to mid. Nobody's there to follow. Pigeon's gonna go up himself. Maybe gets a nice read. Gets past one. He kind of lands on, makes it awkward. K-Frost and Polar both miss the ball. But Zexy awkward. You go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Shit, everybody missed that one.
Nobody
found it. Oh my goodness, no way. Oh, what a dunk that was, but it just little off target, and Nichols College barely walk away without getting a goal there.
I'm about to say that would have been so unfortunate for Lowe's Gaming. 2.5 minutes remain. It looks like, from what we see in overtime, it's pretty much been scoreless for that almost 6 whole minutes. Now it's almost half the game of this one is still scoreless. 0-0, still 2 minutes left to play. Zexy's gonna carry this wall. Goes for Mussy, gets it to Pigeon. Pigeon sends this one high. He's gonna try to follow it. Not the greatest touch, but Zexy's there to back him up. Bubs is also there. Did Zexy. Nice 50. Back to this. Pyros is just gonna take this one to the wall. Quick flick over one. Bubs to Pigeon. Pigeon going for a double, but saved away by Polar.
Oh, Polar missed that one. That could be awkward for Pyros, and it is. And Zexy with the fake is able to bully it past him and pick up the first goal. What a mind game that was. Beautiful.
Look at Zexy mind gaming Pyros. Huge coming from him. So Lowe's Gaming goes up 1-0. And this is going to be a huge game for Pigeon if they're able to keep up with it. They've been shutting out Nicole's College for almost 4 minutes now. They still got a minute and a half to do so. For about 3.5 minutes they've been shutting them out, excuse me.
Oh, certainly. Oh, Polar Coon with a quick shot. Bub's able to catch a piece of it. Zexy out to midfield here. Pigeon able to get there first, thankfully for him. Pyros was right there waiting. That could have been dangerous. Pyros now with possession in the backfield, trying to play it up to a nice little reset on the ball. Doesn't really get enough power off of it. Now it's a 2v1 situation. Actually tries to get a bump but misses. Polar Coon now able to recover, get a piece of that one here again. K-Frost now tries to get it around the defense, but he just can't do it. Whoa, I'm not quite sure why nobody pressured that one.
I think K-Frost is going to go for it, but he ends up faking it. And, oh, that could be really bad. He needs to make a connection, not able to. And College Pyro is going to equalize the game. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Barely gets it over Bubs. Pigeon not able to make a touch on it to get in the way of that. And the ball's just gonna roll in. 53 seconds, 1-1. We might see another lengthy overtime at this rate.
Quite possible, but both of our goals have come very recently here in the last minute and a half of this game, so maybe not. Polar Kun with an opportunity for the solo play. Bubs rather, waiting on the back wall, gets a piece of it. I keep saying it, the backboard just is not working for either of these teams. It just gets turned aside too easily. There's this dangerous opportunity saved. I think somebody on the blue team might have accidentally cleared that one.
Zexy went for the bump, but ends up bumping Pyros to the ball and clears it all the way down to the lowest game in half. It's very unfortunate. Just wanted to be looking for mid, but Pyros is there to clear that one away. Pigeon. And Polar's actually gonna pre-jump that one, but Pigeon able to read it. Bubs. I think he tried to hit Zexy, but Zexy ended up going back. Those gaming. Zexy, the Pigeon. Pigeon trying to get this one center. Polar's awkward, makes a nice read. And 1 second. They need to kill it to hit overtime. And that's going to be high, but it's going to be sent away by Bubs. Are they going to kill her? Are they going to keep it up? A mistouch. Bubs is able to keep it up, and now it's going to be down. We're going in yet again another overtime.
Another overtime. Here we go. Probably, I would wager, not going to be as long as the last one, but I wouldn't really complain if it was. I'm sure the players maybe get a little bit tired here. They've played a lot of Rocket League, and they've still got a little bit to go here, regardless of how this one goes. And a quick shot there from Zexy, and it's over already. 16 seconds.
Zexy and Lotus Gaming literally said, we're not going to have a mistake that happened last game that cost us this overtime. They're actually going to bounce back in this overtime and take it and move on to game point.
I mean, what a fantastic game. Very close one all throughout, but Lotus Gaming going to eke that one out and take the lead here once again in this series 3-2 and put themselves on match point.
Yet again, I don't think Nicole's College is going to take a timeout there. We're just going to hop into this next game. Those Gaming up in the series 3-2. Nicole's College need to bounce back if they want to send this to Champions Field. What a series we have so far. Each game has been relatively pretty close.
Oh, the games have been very close for the most part. Overall, the series has been a very close race indeed. It's a little bit of a mistouch there for K-Frost. Next is going to be the first one there. Pyros thankfully waited back instead of trying to commit for it. Able to save that one. Now it's a little bit awkward here in their own half. Can he get a pass to Pigeon? He can. What a weird pinch, too. It's work out pretty well. Gives the ball to K-Frost into the blue corner.
He's going to work his way down the corner. Polar is going to get a dunk on Bubs and then on Zexy. Pigeon going to try to meet K-Frost up on the ceiling. Gets a nice clear to Polar. Polar is going to send this one high. The K-Frost down. Saved away by Zexy. Zexy has been playing incredible defense. Bubs has a fast break. Gets a dunk. Does he have a shot? No, Zexy, wait.
What is happening?
Mistouch by K-Frost. What is going on? And Nicole's College got very lucky.
That was some shenanigans. What a redirect attempt there for Bubs, but just not quite enough. Now pass down to Pyros. Polar Kun with a quick shot over the top of the defender and into the back of the net.
And that's a quick counterattack home from Nicole's College. I can't believe Lowe's Gaming did not score at all on them. That was very, very unfortunate for them. And Nicole's College is just very good at making counterattacks.
No, I have absolutely zero idea how that didn't result in a goal there for Lotus. They had all the pressure, all the momentum, and a great opportunity, but it just didn't work. And speaking of opportunity, here's another one. Pigeon shoots it high, and K-Frost clears it. Next shot, follow-up wide. Next shot, follow-up wide. Lotus just cannot put the ball on target right now.
That's very unfortunate, Pigeon. Oh no, another counterattack coming from Nicole's College. Pigeon had it wide open net. He just needed to shoot it low, but he skies it, hits the crossbar. Lowe's Gaming falling apart in game number 6.
Just absolutely brutalized here by Nichols College in the last 30 seconds here. Not a great start for Lotus. Plenty of Rocket League here to go. They did manage to turn it around once. Maybe they can do it again. K-Frost, nice catch and moves it on into the midfield, but he's going to get beat. Zexy and Pyros 50-50 in the midfield. Pigeon comes in to clear it up, gives it to Polar Coon on the sidewall, gets it back over the top of Pigeon. Bubs is going to be there to try to clean this one up and go for the clear attempt. K-Frost gets a nice counter. Another demo here as well. Maybe an opportunity here to turn this one around. Pass out to the midfield. Pyro's quick shots actually can't get back. And Nichols get a third.
Those gaming, nothing they can do right now. Nichols College has all the pressure. K-Frost to Pyros. Zexy almost had the save, but it was too fast for him to reach. Those gaming now down 3. They got 3 minutes left to make something happen. They can still easily come back. Pigeon gonna lose the kickoff to Polar. Polar's gonna solo it. Bubs being first one there right to K-Frost though. That's gonna be upper 90 sent away by Zexy. Zexy has been playing amazing defense right now. Pyro's looking for a bump, but no one's there in net, so he can't connect with anyone. Bubs sending this one away to K-Frost. K-Frost looking to follow that one. Those gaming, what is there anything they could do to come back in this game?
Oh, certainly. I mean, there's still almost 3 minutes left, a little over 2.5, half the game left to go anyways. They have plenty of opportunity. They just need to be able to turn around the momentum. They're just struggling to do so. They might get a couple of plays here and there, but the second that a clear comes out for Nichols College, it's a great counterattack almost every time. And Nichols College has been getting a little bit more aggressive in the physicality as well. A few more demos coming out for them, breaking up the rotation of Lotus Gaming, and it certainly seems like it's having an effect.
Yeah, I would say so. And another thing, Lowe's Gaming had openings, as you saw. They had a couple open nets, but they're either shooting it too high or it goes wide, which is very unfortunate for Lowe's Gaming. Minute 55 left on the clock. Pigeon with the greatest touch, but going to be met by Polar. Buzz with the demo to relieve some of the pressure. But K-Frost is there to shoot it high. Pigeon awkward, down to Zexy. Zexy's going to get dunked. Nichols College is not giving up one single goal. After that open net miss, it's like Lowe's Gaming doesn't have like any more pressure.
No, it certainly doesn't. It's been pretty much a Nichols College game for the majority of it here, especially since that first goal came out. Maybe an opportunity here for Pigeon to set something up, but Polar Coon's going to get his way. K-Frost gets a demo on Zexy, and now they get an opportunity to turn this ball back the other way. A little bit of boost is enough for the reset. Close, but not quite. Pyro's quick shot. Zexy with the pre-jump able to catch it. Bubs gets in the way. Another shot opportunity here for K-Frost. Too wide. Pyro's another follow-up. Wide again. Nobody there for this one. It's going to be a clear here for Bubs. Only a minute left to go. It does not look to me like Lotus is going to be coming away with this victory. It's probably just going to be a tied series once again as we move into game number 7.
That's Zexy's 4th save coming in from Lotus. I feel like each game Zexy's been a defensive wall, but Nichols College is just looking too strong this game. Gets past one, Zexy's able to clear it to the back wall to Pigeon. Pigeon is going to be able to help him out. He's going to follow the ball, but Nichols College is just up too quick. 25 seconds remain. I don't think it's going to be possible unless they get a goal right here, right now. Zexy trying to pinch that one. K-Frost playing Shadow. That's actually very dangerous for Nichols College, but nobody was there to follow it up. 5 seconds remain, and we're going to game 7.
Game 7 for sure, and we said at the beginning we would love to see it, and we got our wish. Nichols College tie this series up in game number 6, and what a great grand final series this is.
Both teams battling back and forth. It was literally back and forth. One game is Lotus, one game is Nichols, and then Lotus, and then Nichols College. Back and forth. So if they keep doing the back and forth thing, game 7 it's gonna be Lotus.
It may well be. I'm excited to see the way this one goes. I mean, it's been super close. I don't know, because Lotus did get a turnaround where Nichols College had scored first and Lotus had won in that previous one. That's the first time that's happened in the entire series. So maybe Nichols College managed to pull something out here that we haven't seen yet.
If it's gonna be like this game, Nichols College completely shut out Lotus. Lotus game is gonna have a tough time to bounce back, especially against a team like Nichols College, which they ran away with game number 6. But enough of game number 6. We're gonna hop right into game number 7. And And you got any prediction of how this one's going to turn out?
You know, I'm gonna just because I've worked with them before, I'm gonna say Nichols College, but only for that reason. And I would think it'd be nice to see them turn something around from the script that we've seen here so far. But I mean, realistically, I can see it go either way. These teams have both been playing very well. It's just really a matter who picks up that momentum first, it seems.
I would have to agree. I know, I don't know. I've heard of K-Frost mostly from Nichols College, but I also know more about Lotus Gaming. And I know last time these two met in a grand final, Nichols College was able to take it. I think it was 4-2. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was 4-2. And now we're seeing both these teams in the game 7. And it's only 40 seconds went by, and so far it's dead even.
Very even start here in the beginning, a little bit of back and forth here, mostly the midfield. Good opportunity there for Zexy, but it's going to be turned aside. Pass now to K-Frost, but Bubs gets in the way first. Pyros kills his momentum with the backflip in the net. Thought he was a little awkward there for a second, but he gets there. Polar able to go for the clear attempt. Zexy faked the challenge. I honestly, I think if he just committed to that ball, he probably had the beat. But is what it is. Pigeon looking for the double tap, can't find it. Pyros gets in the way. Zexy into the corner, down to K-Frost. Opportunity for Polar to shoot this on target. Pyros was waiting in front of the net, but they don't connect. Pyros is also going to miss that in the corner, and it's going to be an opportunity here for Bubs to move it the other way, but he gets demoed for his trouble. Now Polar Coon up high. He's got the ceiling reset. He's got a lot of boost. He's going for the read off the flip, but Pigeon able to stall that one to the side and erase that opportunity.
Bubs is awkward,
Okay,
and K-Frost is gonna. I think he dunked Zexy and got the demo.
Oh, he did.
Very unfortunate for Lotus Gaming as a full
That is,
college.
Ouch, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's just an unfortunate own goal coming out from Zexy. As Nichols College gonna go up 1-0, not slowing down from game number 6. Here's clear from Bubs. Bubs gonna try to take this one by himself. Gonna walk all down. Polar. He's gonna send this one way. Zexy being annoying, trying to bump the guy out backboard, but not a very good shot. K-Frost is headhunting Bubs right now, but Pigeon is gonna be able to get there just in time. Polar over one. Pigeon with a save.
That was about to be a clip there for Pigeon. That was a beautiful play. He almost played the entire team. Pigeon able to come in clutch though and save that one. Pyros trying to turn this back around. We touch there for Bubs. Actually going to work out in his favor. Gives him possession, but it's going to get turned around here by K-Frost and Polar Coon back into the blue half. Nichols College still up by 1. Lotus desperately trying to equalize here. Halfway through this game, that's a big demo there for Pyros. Maybe an opportunity here, mind game opportunity. K-Frost does not get the better of Pigeon. Down to the midfield, Bubs with quick shot. K-Frost just in his way. It's actually up into the corner. Polar Coon trying to pick that one up, throw it over to the midfield, picks up the mid boost here as well. Pigeon's Tut's going to put it around him. Pass over to Pyros, but they just can't get anything on target here.
It could have been really bad from Nichols College as Pyros was actually the last man back, and then the pass was kind of behind him, but he's able to recover and send that one way to the sidewall. K-Frost and Pigeon 50 each other. Gonna be in front of the lowest net. Pyros just fakes a demo. Bubs is gonna send this one away to Polar. Polar saying it back to the corner. Bubs saying it to mid. Awkward. That might be in. Pigeon not able to get back. K-Frost is gonna sneak that one in. 2-0. Nichols College.
Beautiful from Nichols College. Getting another one on the board here. And if momentum keeps the way it's going, Lotus not going to be crawling back from this one if the scales hold as they have in the rest of the matches. Not impossible. They have done it once before, but a 2-goal deficit, minute 30. So many missed opportunities. Maybe one here for Bubba. Can Pigeon get there? No. Pyros is going to get to turn that one around. Now another opportunity. Throw it down to the midfield. Here's Zexy. Tries to get in the way. He can't. Bubs misses the touch. K-Frost now trying to push this one back out the other way. Is going to succeed with a little bit of help from Polar off the sidewall here. Now Pyros quick follow-up shot. Zexy does manage to get another save. Barely keeping him above water, but less than a minute to go. It is looking rough for Lotus Gaming.
Yeah, Nichols College definitely shutting those games out in game 6 and now in game 7. Zexy As a one-on-one, K-Frost gets a nice touch, sent back to the corner. And they're still not able to put the ball into the net. They have 40 seconds. They have to work fast. And they dunked each other. They dunked each other. That's unfortunate. Coming from Nichols College. 39 seconds left. That's what Lotus Gaming needed. Down 1-2. Can they send this to overtime?
Ain't no way. You guys double committed in your own net. Now it's a 1-goal game. Certainly looking a lot more reasonable. K-Frost wants none of it, though. Pass over to Polar Coon, and they get it right back. 33 seconds to go, like it never even happened.
Nichols College able to bounce back from that unfortunate double commit. Going into Lotus's net. 33 seconds. Again, they gotta work twice as fast. This might be it. I don't know if Lotus Gaming will get the revenge this time around on Nichols College. They might have been a little bit too strong, but they definitely have put up a fight.
They may not be getting their revenge this time around, but they have put up a significantly better show than they did last time around, from what I've heard. And I'm just glad to see them able to compete on this level and do what nobody else has been able to do in this tournament. They've taken it to Game 7. Not only have they scored on Nichols College, they've taken games off them. And that's definitely something to be proud of. But this is going to run out of time, and Nichols College are your grand finals champions.
Oh, what a series. And I don't know if we'll be able to get an interview with Nichols College. They already all left the lobby. We'll let you guys know here in a second. But
real quick, just looking at the game here, 3-1 end score here for Nichols College in that, and they do of course win in game number 7. We did get that fantastic overtime earlier, 5 minutes 42 seconds. Just shows you how close this series really was overall. At any point in time, it could have gone either way. But just a fantastic job all around, and really glad to see it.
And we actually do have K-Frost here. How's it going, K-Frost?
Doing pretty good. How about you guys?
Fantastic, man. Good to have you. Your teammates joining, or will it just be you with us tonight?
Just be me. Polar just got off, and Drew is dying currently of allergies.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man. Congratulations, first and foremost, on that one. You guys did
Thank
a
you so
great
much.
job.
Yeah, I definitely got a question for you. How are you feeling going down 3-2 and bouncing back 2 games in a row, game 6 and 7, nearly shutting out Lotus Gaming?
So we knew that we beat them last time, so they weren't going to be that much of a threat. But going down 3-2, we knew the things that we needed to change, and like it was pretty easy going into like that game 6, because like once we had that like confidence goal, it's just like, oh, like we have it, we know the win condition, we can easily win this. Like they're just giving us the ball 24/7. They're just doing mechanics, like they can't score. So like bringing that into game 7, like that first goal, I got so hyped. Like I just like yelled. Like it was the best feeling ever, scoring that first goal. I don't know why I got so hyped on that, but I did. Maybe for Drew's sake, but coming back and winning that game 7 was pretty fun, and you know, it was a good series. They're good, but you know, we're better. We are better.
Yeah, you guys definitely put up on a show in your first 2 series, or the series I casted against X13, K-Frost. You were scoring everything left and right. How does that make you feel? You're just popping off. Like your teammates were just like, okay, K-Frost, just give you the ball. It's over.
I'm honestly having a pretty good night. I came in with a mad headache because I only get like 4 hours of sleep, but like I was like, screw it, bro. I'm about to peak today, and I did.
Yeah, you definitely peaked, and honestly, Dexy kind of surprised me. He was playing like he was a brick wall on defense at times too.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
But
yeah, like I said, that team's really good.
Yeah, I would agree. Lotus Gaming is one of the top teams in the Spate Invitationals, but that's all I wanted to ask. Doc, you got any more questions for K-Frost? Yeah? No? I think he's not here, but...
Whoops. Hello. Sorry.
Oh,
my
he
fault.
is here.
I muted because I was trying to figure out what my question was, because I had it and then I forgot it, and now we got it again. We were talking earlier about the way things were progressing in the series. It seemed like whoever scored first kind of just took the lead for the rest of it. Why do you think it was that once somebody scored, it was just kind of over for the other guy? Because it happened to you guys and them a lot.
So that was kind of my thoughts on this as well. It's like I even watched like FaZe. Like there's a caster that said like, you know, once FaZe scores 1 goal, it's like a 4-goal differential, right? And all that pressure kind of like adds up at the end of the day. And you know, it's not hard, or it's very hard to kind of bounce back after even like a 1-goal game and like a really tight series like that one. And it takes a lot of mental fortitude to not go out of your way in hero play, because I think that makes a difference from a good team and a bad team. Is like if you guys can stick to your play style when you're in the lead, and you know, or even when you're down 1, you can come back easily, or you know, or you can throw like sticking to your play style and making sure that none of your teammates like are worried in hero play is the main reason why like the teams that have like a 1-0 advantage, or like an 0-1, like if you have an 0-1 or they have an 0-1, it kind of determines on the team's playstyle.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, no, that's a great response. That was a lot more in depth than I expected, and I appreciate it. Actually, thank you. Well, I mean, hey, congratulations again to how things played out. You guys did a phenomenal job. Really glad I got another opportunity to cast you guys again. It's been a while. And yeah, I think that's it for me, unless you got anything else, Tiger.
It was some grand finals, lowest game you did put up a fight, and you beat them back to back in grands, which is huge coming from those games, because I know those guys could pop off literally any moment. But I can tell you this, K-Frost, don't count them out for next time. They are looking for that.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it, Tiger.
That's all I have. And I think that's where we're going to end off. Thanks, K-Frost. Tell your team congratulations on the
Thank you so
insane
much.
win. Yep. And you guys have a good night. And that's all I have for tonight. I think we're going to go ahead and send it off.
Yeah, so first of all, thanks everyone for coming out. Thank you, Little Joe production man, carrying the broadcast here for us. Thank you, Tiger, for doing this here with me tonight. And well, thanks for everybody for coming out, watching. And thanks, of course, to our players for playing and everything. We will see you again in the next one. And well, we look forward to it. Take care.